Hello battery metal fans. In this week's video we look at where it went wrong for Australian spodumene concentrate producers. Over the past 4 quarters there have been 5 listed Australian spodumene concentrate producing mines. In this video we take a look at the amount of concentrate produced, the amount of concentrate sold, and the amount of concentrate that remained unsold at each of the mines, and discuss what this may mean going forward. First up, Mount Marion. Here we have tons of concentrate produced in blue, tons of concentrate sold in red, and the cumulative tonnage of concentrate unsold in green. In the September end quarter, Mount Marion produced 111,000 tonnes, sold 91,000 tonnes, leaving 20,000 tonnes unsold. By the end of the December quarter, the cumulative amount of concentrate unsold increased to 40,000 tonnes. This reduced in the March end quarter to 36,000 tonnes, but increased again in the June end quarter to 45,000 tonnes. This means at the end of the past 12 months, 11% of production was unsold. Next we look at Bald Hill. During the September end quarter, 10,000 tonnes of product was unsold. This remained relatively flat in the December quarter and decreased to 4,000 tonnes at the end of the March quarter, but then dramatically increased to 25,000 tonnes at the end of the June quarter. So at the end of the last 12 months, 19% of what Bald Hill produced was unsold. This affected the company's ability to repay its debt. Next we look at Altura's Pilgangoora mine. At the end of the September quarter, the operation was ramping up production levels, so only a limited amount of product was produced and none was sold, so there was 7,000 tonnes of product unsold. This increased to 9,000 tonnes by the end of the December quarter. The end of the March quarter saw a further increase in unsold product to 24,000 tonnes, and this increased again at the end of the June quarter to 28,000 tonnes. So a massive 26% of production from Altura's Pilgangoora mine over the past 12 months was unsold at the end of June. Next we look at Pilbara's Pilgangoora mine. This project was also ramping up operations in the September end quarter and no product was sold, ending the period with 11,000 tonnes of product unsold. This increased slightly at the end of the December quarter to 12,000 tonnes. At the end of the March quarter, the amount of unsold product doubled to over 26,000 tonnes, increasing again at the end of the June quarter to 46,000 tonnes. As a result, 27% of the production from Pilbara's Pilgangoora mine over the past 12 months was unsold. The final operation we're going to look at in this video is Mount Cattlin. At the end of the September quarter, just under 2,000 tonnes of product was unsold. At the end of the December quarter, Galaxy had sold more product than it had produced in the 2 previous quarters, eating into some of its pre-existing inventory. The March quarter told a different story, with 22,000 tonnes of product unsold. This then doubled to 49,000 tonnes at the end of the June quarter. As a result, a worrying 30% of production from Mount Cattlin over the previous 12 months was unsold at the end of the June quarter. Let's now amalgamate this data to see how Australian production and sales from listed mines looks over the past 12 months. Here we can see that production levels have increased by 54% from the September end quarter to the June end quarter, while the amount of product sold only increased by 51%. As a result, 19% of lithium concentrate produced from listed Australian mines over the past 12 months was unsold at the end of the June quarter. That's a fifth of all production that has been produced. It's easy to see why the realised sales price for these companies at full production was down 30% at the end of the June 19 quarter compared to the September 18 quarter, with listed Australian concentrate producers having 193,000 tonnes of unsold product from the previous 12 months between them. It is difficult to see how prices will not continue to decrease in the near term. Even with mines expected to reduce production levels and converters expected to increase capacity, it is likely to take some time to get through the 193,000 tonnes of unsold product, so supply will outweigh demand. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter, and you can download all our research for free from our website.